So, sisters, whether you have physical children or not, your mother archetype is constantly creating and birthing good things into the world and working very, very hard. You know that. Women work 2/3 as hard as men do, according to several scientific studies. Up to 2/3 as hard as men do in terms of hours, taking care of kids, cleaning, taking care of the home, doing the emotional work of life, writing thank you notes, being the glue that holds everything together. So women are constantly working and working hard, whether they have children or not. Mothers work especially hard. So we live in this unnatural society that paradoxically both utterly needs the mother and yet utterly despises her. Because the patriarchal mindset cannot create life, it hates and it fears she who can, and that would be you. So in matriarchal cultures, the mother is completely supported and honored, but not here, not in this culture, not in American culture. So today in our meditation, let us wash away this ignorance. Let us set our vision to recreate culture in a way that serves women, because what serves women serves life. This joyful work, and it is joyful work, because creation is always joyful if it's a good creation. This joyful work is something that begins in our own visionary female minds, and inevitably it manifests into physical reality, just like birthing a baby. If you become pregnant, if nothing gets in the way, if nothing stops it, it absolutely, inevitably unfolds into birth. So we manifest this first in our own individual lives. We manifest this good recreation of society, of culture. We manifest that first in our own individual lives, and then to all society. It spreads to all society. So what serves woman serves life. So let us serve ourselves. Let us begin with that. And in doing so, we know that this shall inevitably serve life. And it begins with our internal set point. So sit with us, if you're willing, in this peaceful, female supporting meditation. And let the lights be dark where you are. Go within, let it be quiet, turn your phone off, and receive in this good dark what you need to carry on in the light, in beauty and joy and prosperity and love, and create life as it was always meant to be. In this meditation, our intention is to free ourselves as women of this sense of burden that so many of us carry in life, to appreciate our mother ability to create, to know that what serves woman serves life, and to allow ourselves to be served. So let's begin. Settle in your chair and take a moment to make sure that you are warm enough, that you are seated comfortably. Rest your hands loosely in your lap and close your eyes and take a long, slow, deep breath in and hold it for a moment, and then slowly exhale. Just allow any tension to melt away as you gradually relax more and more deeply with each breath. So take another long, slow, deep breath in. Hold it, and then exhale. And empty your lungs completely with your out-breath. And when you're ready, take a third deep breath in. Take your time. Hold it for just a moment, and then let it go. You can already feel yourself drifting into a state of deep relaxation. At the top of your head, let a feeling of relaxation spread down from your scalp, down to your forehead, relaxing, eye muscles releasing, cheeks and jaw softening and letting go, neck loosening, even the root of your tongue going soft and warm. Your thoughts become lighter, safely slipping further and further into a dreamlike state of stillness and relaxation. Your chest and belly gently rising and falling at its own slow pace. All the way down your spine, loose, limp, and relaxed, allowing your entire lower body to relax completely. Any remaining tension from anywhere in your body flows out the tips of your toes, back to Mother Earth. You are comfortable, peaceful, and relaxed. Deciding now to leave the external world behind and go on an inner journey. Picture yourself walking down a busy city street. You hear the blaring sounds of the city, the shops and businesses, crowds of people hurrying from one place to another, a sense of pressure and rushing. Cars and buses line the roads. They crawl through the city, bumper to bumper. Everyone is so busy, thinking they have so very much to do. Up ahead, you notice a narrow doorway between two buildings, a small opening that looks like it might be a cozy retreat from the hustle and bustle of the world around you. You walk towards the doorway, slipping easily through the crowds. You arrive at the doorway. You step inside the narrow entrance, dimly lit, warm, inviting, sheltering you from the outside world. You breathe a sigh of relief. A few steps in, and you arrive at the top of a flight of 10 stairs. Your foot on the first step down, the sounds of the city begin to fade away. Down, 1, 2, 3, down. With each step you take, you feel yourself moving away from the noise of the world and down, down into a place of deep quiet. Down, 4, 5, 6, down. Gradually descending the 10 steps, 7, 8, 9, sinking deeper and deeper into a state of peaceful relaxation. At the bottom of the staircase now, all the way down, feeling calm and deeply relaxed, barely hearing the city street above, so far away. You are in a special world of your own now. Before you is a tall wooden door, no handle to open it. Gazing softly at the door, you see the word release has been carved into its surface. You take a moment to contemplate this word, to feel the essence of it. Slowly you begin to feel a sensation of opening, of letting go, of releasing. And the door unlocks, its old hinges creak as it slowly opens to reveal a large, round room with curved shelves all the way up to the ceiling. This room is a museum of goddess statues, the shelves filled with exquisite goddess images of every era of humanity, all around you, right up to the domed ceiling. You step inside this magical place, and the door closes behind you. This room is a private place, secluded, inviting. No windows, very, very quiet. You feel content and secure in this place. In the center of the room sits a grand and queenly desk, and on the desk lie 2 journal books. One is old and beat up, the binding broken, all the gold leaf rubbed off. It looks ready for the rubbish basket. The other is beautifully bound, large, ornately decorated in exquisite shining gold leaf. You sit at the desk and gaze at the 2 journals and notice a gold pen is waiting for you in a holder right there on the desk. You feel a sense of wonder as you behold both these journal books, and you realize they have rested in this place for a very long time, waiting for you since long before you were born. You open the cover of the less attractive journal, and you see that even though it looks very old, the journal is blank, waiting for you. You take a moment to think about anything that might be troubling you in your life. You bring to mind any situation that seems to be blocking you, any forthcoming event that may concern you, any person that you seem to be in conflict with, any negative feelings that you might be holding on to. You write about anything at all that you feel is holding you back or that burdens you. You know there is no right or wrong way to do this. Everything you write is fine. Simply feel or imagine your thoughts and feelings being imprinted into this book. You take your time. You allow images to form in your mind. You allow your feelings and expression to flow. They flow out onto the pages of this book. Sense now that the pages are filling up with all your worldly concerns. The beat-up old journal absorbs them all, and as the pages fill with words and pictures, you begin to feel lighter and more positive. You have been heard. You have noted the reality of contrast. You have become aware of that which you do not wish to encourage, that which you do not wish to bring forward or birth into this reality. This is so valuable to you. You have been understood. You feel reassured and relieved because now you have clarified what you do not wish. And so now you know exactly what you do wish, what you do want to focus on, what you will conceive of in your belly, what you shall bring forth as a creative mother of your life here now. Yes, you have named what you do not wish, and now you choose to name what you do wish to bring forth for your life. You pick up the second journal, the beautiful, exquisitely decorated book. This journal is a book of freedom, of creativity, of your mother archetype that knows the power to envision the life that you desire and focus on it long enough to bring it into reality, to birth it. You know that what serves woman serves life. Your beautiful life that you lead serves all life. This is your purpose here, to enjoy your life, to be a remarkable creatrix, to inspire others with your joy, your delight, your goodness, to show them how possible it is to live this way. You begin to write again. Page after page, you fill the book up with all the things that have been wonderful about your life so far, all the things for which you are so grateful, every good thing that has brought you joy and pleasure and passion and wonder. You write and you remember more and more good things that have been part of your life. Good things, good people, good events. You're only halfway through the pages of the journal. Your energy is strong. Your gratitude has energized you. Now it comes to you to write about all the magnificent things you will create in the future, all the wonderful things that you will choose to enjoy, the situations and events that you do wish to manifest, to make part of your life, that you do wish to nourish and bring forth as a good mother. As you write with your beautiful gold pen, the pages are filling up with all your good dreams, conceptions, ideas, visions, and the book absorbs them all. You know what serves you serves all life. These good visions of your mother self serve life. You feel complete. You close the cover to the beautiful journal. You replace the gold pen in its holder, and you rest easily for a moment in the chair, gazing around at the magnificent statues of Goddess, of woman as divine. Presently, the domed roof above you begins to open. Slowly but surely, the roof opens completely, revealing the clear blue sky above. You rise from the chair. You stand easily with your arms by your side, observing the sky above. You gently raise your forearms and your hands, and as you do, your body begins to float, your feet lift up off the floor. A wave of exhilaration flows through you as you realize that you have the freedom to fly anywhere you choose. As you raise your hands, you float higher, and with effortless ease, you begin to float toward the open roof above you. You glide up and out of the room, and slowly up into the brilliant blue sky with its fluffy white clouds. You feel a wondrous sense of freedom. As you fly higher and higher in the sky, you can see the entire city below you, and everything is gradually becoming smaller and smaller. You are leaving the world behind and floating high up into the heavens. Higher and higher you float, passing beyond the clouds, feeling even more joyful, even more free. You decide to fly right out into the cosmos, leaving all your human concerns far behind you. With your arms raised, you ascend higher and higher, traveling beyond the skies of Mother Earth and out into peaceful space. You look back upon your home, Mother Earth, a small blue sphere floating in the great cosmic womb of the Great Mother who makes all. She is the divine creatrix, and you are her embodiment on that earth. You have all her powers of creation. You take a moment to drift, simply drift, through the space of her sacred, peaceful womb. This womb is dark and beautiful. This womb is the place where you are nourished and strengthened for your time on earth. You admire the beauty of all that is contained in her womb, this, your first home. You see the twinkling stars around you. You see Mother Earth below. You are weightless, serene, at peace. You are an eternal being, completely whole unto yourself, and one with everything. You feel vast, weightless, timeless. From deep within the silent space, all around and inside you, your own eternal soul speaks to you, its loving words rippling over you like a warm bath. I am without beginning or ending. I am that I am. I am eternal. I am free to respond to life in any way I choose. I am consciousness itself, unbound by time or space. Like the universe itself, I am limitless. I am part of a vast, unified wholeness. I am free from all concerns about past or future. My life is in perfect order, and it unfolds according to a perfect plan. I am free from striving. I envision the things I desire, and I feel joy at the knowing that they already exist here in this space. All I need do is relax and simply allow them to flow into physical reality. I birth all. My good desires create good events, good things, good people, which appear in my life. I choose to focus on all good for myself, knowing that what serves me serves life. As I am happy, I bring happiness to all life. I know this is the best way to help all life, with my own joy. I release my grip on life. I relax and know that focusing easily on what I desire, focusing without grasping, brings me everything. I am calm in the knowledge that all my needs are already taken care of. Whatever I desire, I am pregnant with now, and I need not worry about whether I will give birth to these things or not. It is inevitable. If I do nothing but nourish and feed and care for and protect these good desires, it is inevitable that they shall be born unto me, as all seeds inevitably grow and are birthed into the light. So too, all my good desires are inevitably fulfilled. I am open to all of life's experiences. As the moments of this lifetime of mine come and go, I enjoy them, and I am at peace. I am that I am. I do not judge any moment. I welcome what comes. I observe all, I accept all. I resist nothing. I observe all with a calm, open mind, for I know every experience helps me focus on choosing better. And in continuing to choose better, all resolves in time. Any event I previously thought of as disliking, now I know. These things are simply showing me contrast. The contrast which is a necessary part of all life, the part that allows us to be free to choose, to be aware of making a new decision. Without contrast, there could be no creativity. Everything would grow stagnant. I know this, and so I welcome contrast, and each time I see it, I use it more and more effectively to decide more and more quickly how I will choose next. As my ability to choose the good becomes ever more refined, I notice that I spend less and less time in any kind of negativity. I decide, here and now, that my life will be peaceful and powerful, joyful and fun-filled, warm and loving, focused and grateful, wise and wonderful, magic and memorable. And I have all the time in the world. In the quiet spaces between my thoughts, inspiration comes to me. All becomes clear. My life transforms in magical and unexpected ways. Obstacles that once seemed impassable now are insignificant. I am that I am. I rise effortlessly above all challenges to a place of serenity and knowing. My path forward becomes clearer and clearer each day. Every day in every way, my life becomes more and more harmonious. I trust in the natural flow of life. I am that I am. Resting in this womb space of peace and power for a long time, you allow your physical body to absorb these messages. Allow your body to be fed by the Great Mother to grow stronger, healthier, more powerful, more vibrant, more ready for more life to experience in joy. It is time to leave this home and return to your wonderful creative life on earth. You take one last look around you at the infinite, glorious expanse of space, the womb of Goddess, the void which is not empty, but which is filled with every potential thing that can be imagined and brought forth from this dark, unseen world, this good world, and birthed into the light of the seen. Know that you can return here anytime you choose, anytime you seek clarity, anytime you wish to free yourself from your worldly life. You simply raise your open palms and imagine floating upwards, instantly transported to this infinite space of peace and clarity, back to the womb of the Great Mother, who is always there for you. You gently lower your hands. Slowly you begin to drift back down towards the earth. The planet grows larger and larger beneath you. You pass into the upper atmosphere and then down through the fluffy clouds as you gracefully guide yourself back towards the city. The open roof of the library comes into view, and with your focus you direct yourself towards it. You glide down into the Goddess Museum of beautiful images, the eons of goddesses from all times and places passing by you slowly as you float down past the shelves. And as your feet come to rest on the floor, the roof above you begins to close. You look up, you watch the opening narrow, and then it closes completely. You feel relaxed and refreshed. You feel lighter and so much stronger than when you first arrived. Surely you have been fed. The large, beautiful journal is still resting on the desk where you left it. You pick it up, you open it, and you notice that all the pages are empty again. During your journey into space, it was cleansed. Only pure, clean, blank paper remains. You close the book. You make your way back towards the door. The door swings open for you, and you step out of the Goddess Museum. Before you are the 10 steps that lead back to the city. As you make your way back up the steps, you feel yourself becoming more and more alert, more and more refreshed. Your foot on the first step up, 10, 9, 8, up, slowly waking, 7, 6, 5, up and up into the light, 4, 3, 2, becoming more and more alert and present, 1, all the way up. You now stand in the open doorway, looking out onto a quiet city street. You are feeling clear and calm and at peace with the world. All the traffic has departed. Most of the pedestrians have returned home. The streets are quiet and peaceful. You stroll freely, safely, confidently. The world is yours. You are goddess walking. You feel wonderful. You are ready to return to your full waking state and to take this reminder of your eternal freedom to create anything you wish into your daily life. We cannot control every single condition of this material world, but we can control our interiority, our responses to life. And this changes everything. It changes the next now moment. So become aware now as you leave this meditation. Become aware of your physical body. Become aware of the room in which you sit. Wiggle your toes and fingers. And when you are ready, in your own time, open your eyes and sit up straight. You have fulfilled the intention that you set a few minutes ago. You have freed yourself from any undue sense of burden in life, in creating your experience of life, because it was never meant to be a burden. Life was never meant to be a struggle. Life is meant to be a beautiful walk in the park, a beautiful stroll through a garden, a beautiful experience for you. You have also appreciated your mother power to create. And finally, you fulfilled your intention in knowing very clearly that what serves the woman serves life. And you have allowed yourself to be served, and you have received that fully. Blessed be.